All right, let's talk about something that I'm sure every data analyst knows all too well, those mind-numbing, repetitive tasks. Today, we're going to dive into how you can build automated workflows in the Orange software. The whole idea is to get you to spend way less time clicking around and a lot more time actually making cool discoveries. I mean, seriously, have you ever had that feeling? It's Monday morning and you're staring at the screen, about to do the exact same data cleaning you did last Monday and the Monday before that? Yeah, if that sounds familiar, you are definitely in the right place. We are going to tackle that problem head on. So here's our game plan for today. First, we'll cover how Orange makes data analysis easy. Then, we'll jump into the real meat of it, a 5-step guide to building a workflow. After that, we'll look at the benefits and challenges, walk through a case study to see it in action, and finally, peek at what's next.
Okay, first things first. Section 1, Data Analysis Made Easy. Let's get on the same page about the tools we're talking about.
So what is this Orange software anyway? Well, think of it as this super powerful open source tool for data analysis. But here's the kicker. Its real magic is the visual interface. You're not writing lines and lines of code. Instead, you're just connecting these little blocks, these widgets, to build out your analysis. It's kind of like building with Legos for data. This makes it incredibly accessible, whether you're a total pro or just getting your feet wet. And that brings us right to the heart of what we're talking about, workflow automation. The best way to think about it is like you're creating a recipe for your data. You lay out all the steps just one time, the data cleaning, building a model, creating some charts, and from then on, Orange can run that entire recipe automatically anytime you want. And the goal is pretty simple, right? Save you a ton of time and seriously cut down on human error. All right, section 2, the 5 steps to build a workflow. This is the fun part. Let's get into how you actually build one of these things. And trust me, it's not as daunting as it might sound. It really just breaks down into 5 straightforward steps. Okay, so this is basically your blueprint. It all starts with step 1, clarifying your objective. I mean, you gotta know what question you're trying to answer, right? Then step 2 is all about preparing your data, getting it clean and ready to go. Step 3, you build your model. Step 4, you check if that model is any good. You evaluate it. And finally, step 5 is where the magic happens. You visualize your results to actually see the insights. The cool thing is that each of these steps perfectly maps to a visual widget in Orange, so it's a super clear, repeatable process. Okay, moving on to section 3, benefits and challenges. Look, as amazing as automation is, it's not some magic wand you can wave at all your problems. It's super powerful for sure, but it's really important to get the full picture, the good and the bad, before you dive in headfirst. So let's break it down. The benefits? Oh, they're huge. You're talking about massive time savings, rock-solid consistency, and the ability to easily scale your work. Plus, your analysis becomes totally reproducible, which is a huge deal in science and business. But on the flip side, there are challenges. The initial setup can be a bit complex. It takes some brain power. Some really deep, specific customizations can be a little tricky. And the big one, your workflow is completely dependent on the quality of your data. It's the classic saying, right? Garbage in, garbage out. All right, section 4, automation, a case study. Enough with the theory, right? Let's make this concrete. We're going to walk through a quick case study to see exactly how this all plays out in the real world. Okay, so let's pretend we're working for a retail company. Their goal is simple. They want to understand their customers better so they can stop wasting money on bad marketing. And what's our starting point? The input for our automated workflow is just a big pile of raw customer purchase data. So now for the process part. This is where the automation kicks in. The workflow we've built is set up to automatically take that raw data, clean it all up, and then run something called a k-means clustering algorithm. Now, that sounds fancy, but all it really does is find natural groupings, or segments, of customers based on what they buy. And the key here is, it does all of this on its own. No one has to sit there and do it manually. And what's the end result? What's the output? Well, you get these beautiful, clear visualizations of different customer segments. Suddenly, the marketing team can actually see these distinct groups. You've got your high spenders over here, your brand new customers there, and maybe a group of lapsed users you want to win back. And now they can create super targeted campaigns for each group, all thanks to this automated engine doing the heavy lifting. Okay, last section. Number 5, what's next? So we've seen what you can do right now, but what's on the horizon? Where is a tool like Orange actually going? Well, the platform is constantly evolving, which is awesome. We can definitely expect to see even more advanced machine learning models getting integrated. The user interface is always getting better, more intuitive, and we'll probably see better and better integration with all the other tools in the data science world. Really, the big picture goal is just to make this kind of powerful analysis even more seamless, something that fits right into your daily work without any friction.
You know, if there's one single idea to take away from all this, it's this right here. It really boils down to the fact that workflow automation is just an incredibly powerful tool for saving a massive amount of time and effort. It's not about replacing the data analyst, not at all. It's about getting rid of the boring, repetitive stuff so you can focus on the fun part, the actual thinking and discovery. So I'll leave you with a question to chew on. Think about your own day-to-day work, all those little repetitive tasks and analyses you have to do over and over again. Which one are you going to automate first?